All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Max with WNC Heights, and today we are in Sumter National Forest in western South Carolina. A little bit of a name change today, and we just got here to the parking lot area, parked right behind me, and we pulled up to the sign and look what was hanging out with us. A little bat. How cool is that? So the purpose of why we are out here today, we are hiking to King Creek Falls. It's about close to 2 mile round trip out and back. So we saw it the other day on Google Maps and we thought it looked extremely cool and unique. This is our first time hiking in South Carolina on the channel. So hopefully it brings as much beauty and joy as Western North Carolina does for us. So here in a few minutes, we'll go over the significance of Sumter National Forest and why it's here in South Carolina. It seems to us that it's a slight overgrowth forest in a way. There's these huge pines and these huge white oaks everywhere. And, you have the covered floor with the moss and the ferns. So it kind of reminds us of Richland Balsam in a way. It kind of has that same feel of the hike that we went on a few weeks ago. Sarah and I are both in agreement that the trail signs out here in South Carolina are way more appealing than the ones we have in North Carolina. Maybe they're new, I don't know, but the font and the wood, it's pretty impressive. I don't know if you can tell or see how large this tree once was, but it is massive. Like I said before, we do not hike in South Carolina often, but if this is what South Carolina has to offer when it comes to waterfalls, we just might be visiting a little bit more often because that is stunning. The trail was super easy, super well maintained. About 0.7 of a mile it took us to get from the car to here. I mean, just take a look at that. That is unbelievable. So here lies two questions. What is Sumter National Forest? And why is this a protected national forest within South Carolina? Sumter National Forest gained its name after General Thomas Sumter, the fierce Carolina Gamecock of the Revolutionary War. The forest carries his legacy of endurance and determination. By the 1900s, this land had been stripped bare of poor farming and erosion. The hills were scarred and the soil nearly lifeless. In 1936, the federal government established Sumter National Forest to heal what had been lost. With the people of the Civilian Conservation Corps, millions of trees were planted, trails and roads were built, and the land began to recover. Today, Sumter National Forest spans more than 370,000 acres across 3 districts: Andrew Pickens, NRA, and Long Cane. making it the largest of South Carolina's two national forests alongside the coastal Francis Marion National Forest. Through its heart flows the Chattooga River, one of America's first wild and scenic rivers, famous for its untamed beauty and whitewater rapids. The forest mountains, rivers, and hardwood valleys now protect vital watersheds, provided habitat for black bears, deer, and countless bird species, and preserve a rich ecological balance that keeps South Carolina's wild spaces alive. Sumter National Forest stands as a living testament to recovery, proof that even the most worn and weary land can rise again when people choose to restore instead of ruin.